HIMSS 2019 right here from Orlando, Florida, as we welcome you into CommonWell TV. Scott Adams here with you, introducing you to some of our CommonWell Health Alliance members. Time now to hear from WellSky and their Senior VP of Product Strategy, Amy Shellhart. Amy, why is interoperability so important to WellSky, and how does that drive your involvement with CommonWell?
Absolutely, Scott. Well, interoperability is really strategic to our organization. It's the heart of what we do in terms of fulfilling our mission to create solutions that realize care's potential. And I think we've come to accept and recognize that it's hard to realize care's potential if you can't support patients and individuals as they move from care setting to care setting. And at WellSky, many of our clients and customers are working in areas of care where they're often the recipients of patients who have been in other settings, or they're discharging them to other settings of care. And I would say that not only is it strategic to our mission, but additionally, many of us that work at WellSky have been on the provider side of things ourselves. And frankly, we're patients too. And so we recognize that interoperability is key to improving care, which not only affects us and our families, but also benefits our customers as well.
Interesting, you've been able to see it from both
Absolutely,
sides.
Yeah.
Over these past 6 years, CommonWell has made great strides. There have been some hurdles, but at the same time continuing to build. What do you see as maybe some challenges here as we move forward with the CommonWell Alliance?
Yeah, well, I would say, I had a great conversation with Jitten, and I am so impressed that the work that CommonWell has done around putting the infrastructure together. They've built the highway for us as partners to our customers who are the providers of care. It's really up to us at this point to step up and create quality and usable data to run on those highways. And I think that that's where CommonWell will continue to help and monitor to make sure we're performing and we're doing our best to really contribute to that quality data.
And you mentioned that data in terms of WellSky and making sure that gets into the hands of the providers as quickly and as efficiently as possible. What are you guys really striving to try to do with that?
Well, I think the most important thing is not only quickly, but in a usable way. And so when we've talked to a lot of our customers, what they tell us, and these again are people providing the care, is it's great to have the data, say, coming from the hospital into their setting so that they can deliver that next episode of care. But what they're finding is that data is sometimes not real usable. It's not integrated into the medical record. And so CommonWell opens the door for us to bring in the data. It's our responsibility to make sure we consume that data in a meaningful way so they can just use it to do their jobs.
That's right. And what ways does WellSky maybe really differentiate themselves when it comes to interoperability?
I think what differentiates us is that we're working ahead of the regulations. So one of the things that's key, and it's been recently talked about with the new rules that came out, is that the post-acute space has been kind of exempt from a lot of the meaningful use requirements that were put in place. It didn't force, frankly, this part of the market to move as quickly around standards for HIT. I think what makes WellSky different is we are moving ahead without the regulations being there and actually building new innovative products with standardized data from the ground up in anticipation of that the rules are coming, but more importantly, to achieve the outcomes that we're looking for with interoperability.
A proud member of our CommonWell Alliance,
Absolutely.
WellSky, and for more on them, we invite you to log on to our website at commonwellalliance.org. Thanks so much.
Thank you.